Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be reviewing the 2023 Genesis GV80. This one has the Prestige package, so let me go ahead and show you all the features this Genesis GV80 has. Under the hood there is a 3.5 twin turbocharged V6. This engine is connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission, and this engine produces 375 horsepower and 391 pound-feet of torque, and the MPGs on this GV80 is 18 in the city, 23 highway, and 20 combined. Here is a MSRP sticker of this 2023 Genesis GV80. If you guys are interested in the standard features it has, just go ahead and pause the video. And it does have the advanced package and the Prestige package. And if you select the Prestige package, I think it will automatically add the advanced package if I'm not mistaken. And the price with destination is $77,000. If you guys are curious about the color is called Adriatic Blue, and it does look very good on this Genesis GV80. And the interior is finished in Dune. Basically, it's a peanut butter color, and I love the way how the Genesis GV80 looks like from the front. It has a very nice, fancy, luxury look. You could mistake it for a Bentley. Coming to the front, I love the massive grille. Genesis logo is on the hood. I love the way how the hood looks like. And for the headlights, everything right here in the front is LED, and that's expected from a $77,000 SUV. This one is equipped with the Prestige package. The grille is finished in chrome. As I mentioned, it is big, and there is a front-facing camera. The bottom grille is finished in gloss black. In the center there is a sensor for the braking assist, emergency braking, and there is parking sensors right here. And there is a small chrome trim. Definitely adds a luxurious look to the front end of this Genesis GV80. On the side there is a side curtain, so there is a vent on the side. It is actually big. It does let air out to improve aerodynamics, and I really like the lines on the bumper. I think this SUV seriously looks good. Yes, it is $77,000 SUV, but it does have a lot of features and it drives very, very good. You could definitely get the lower trims, but let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll show you the side view of this Genesis GV80. Here is a side view of this Genesis GV80. This thing looks amazing from every single angle, and this Adriatic Blue just looks phenomenal. So when the sun is hitting this blue, you could definitely see the blue in this color, and when it's cloudy, a little bit dark, you could actually mistake it for a black color. Anyways, for the rims, they look amazing, and this is part of the Prestige package. So if you get the Prestige package, you are going to get those 22-inch rims, which I think they look amazing on this GV80. The size is 265 40 22, so they're nice and wide. There is a decent amount of rubber, and yeah, overall they're very big, but they definitely add a nicer look to this SUV. If you get this GV80 with smaller rims, I don't think it fits it that good. So definitely with 20-inch or 22 inches, this SUV looks amazing. Style of the rims, they look amazing, and the style overall on the side looks good. There is this nice sharp line that starts from underneath the hood, goes all the way back, and all the window trims are finished in chrome. And on the roof there is a panoramic sunroof. Basically it's two glass. There is one in the front and one in the back. The back one is fixed, the front one opens, so it's not a true panoramic sunroof. It's not a long glass. And on the roof there is some brushed aluminum roof rails, and there is a little bit of chrome, actually a good amount of chrome right here on the side. There's a little bit in the front and some in the back, and the ground clearance is 8.1 inches. And I completely forgot to mention, but there is turn signal indicators on the fender. They look amazing when they're activated. And on the mirror there is a blind spot monitoring system and a camera for the 360 camera, or the 3D monitoring system this GV80 has. I think this Genesis GV80 has the best quality backup camera. The 3D view is my favorite, and it's very nice and clear. But let's go ahead and move to the back, and I'll show you the back view of this GV80. Here is the back of this SUV, and I really love the way how this SUV looks like. I definitely like the GV70, the GV80 back end, but the GV60 I feel like Genesis messed up on it. Anyways, tail lights have the same look as the front. Everything right here in the back is LED, and that's expected from a $77,000 SUV. All-wheel drive with the 3.5 turbo badges on the right. Genesis is spelled out back here, finished in chrome, and the GV80 badge is all the way to the left. Backup camera is located in a very nice place, as you guys see. Here is the wiper, and to open the tailgate, there is a button right here. This will open the tailgate. The third brake light is very long, which I like. The spoiler looks good, and I love the gloss black right here on the side. There's rear parking sensors. Reflectors are very long, and the reverse lights are LED right next to the exhaust tip. A little bit of chrome underneath the reflectors. The exhaust tips are finished in chrome. The exhaust pipes are not connected to the exhaust tips, which I think is fine. But yeah, overall, I really love the way how this Genesis GV80 looks like. Here's a key of this Genesis GV80. So the key looks good. It does have 8 buttons on it, and the key overall feels nice and solid. A little bit on the bigger side, but that's fine because it does have 8 buttons on it. And the key is finished in flat black and brushed aluminum. It does have lock, unlock, tailgate release, panic button, a button to turn on the lights. It does have the smart park, and it does have the remote start. I did show the smart park in my other videos, so if you guys are interested in the smart park feature, then check out my other videos. Let's go ahead and open the tailgate. As I said, there is a button on the tailgate, and there is a button on the key, and there is a button inside. And tailgate opens nice and quick. There's 2 buttons on the tailgate. There's a lock. There's a button to drop the tailgate down. Another button to drop the tailgate down and lock the SUV. Inside there is a very good amount of space. The opening is nice and big. The floor is a little bit on the higher side, but I think that's fine because there is a storage place underneath. So nice big trunk. You could get the GV80 in 3-row. This one is the 2-row. Those 2 buttons right here will drop the 2nd row down. I'll go ahead and do that in a bit. 12-volt LED light, nice and bright. There is some speakers or tweeters back here, and there is another LED light on the right. And there is a storage place right here. It is actually a decent size storage place. And let me go ahead and show you what's underneath. There is the cover, the privacy cover, and if you open this more, there is a storage place under, so that's definitely good. And there's a few tie downs around this trunk, and yeah, overall very impressed with the amount of space. But actually, let's go ahead and drop the 2nd row down. Click it one more time. So they're powered, and I did get stuck, so let me go ahead and drop the left side down and show you the amount of space. All right, so all the seats are down, and they do go nice and flat, but they are a little bit on the slower side. And I really wish that when the left seat hit the driver's seat, I really wish that the driver's seat just moved a tiny bit up. It would have been more convenient because I had to go around, move the driver's seat to the front, and then come back here and drop the 2nd row down. But I don't think that's a very big deal, but it would be more convenient if Genesis did it that way. But I am truly impressed with the amount of space in this GV80. Here is the door handle. The door handle is finished in blue, but the top portion of it is finished in chrome. There is a sensor behind this door handle, and there is a sensor right here. This will take care of locking the SUV, and mirrors do fold in. The back door handles do not have a sensor, so you have to unlock the SUV from the front 2 doors. Here is the front door panel, and the front door panel looks very good. Mostly everything is finished in soft material, and this top portion right here is nice and soft, very nice and smooth. I love this wood. Door handle finished in brushed aluminum, nice and light but solid at the same time. Memory seats, tweeters, and the mirrors, mirror controls, window switches, door locks, everything feels very high quality. All windows are automatic up and down. This is nice and soft, this is soft, and this thing right here is extremely soft. I love the brushed aluminum. And in the bottom, this is plastic, which is completely fine. Actually, this is soft. It does look like plastic, but every single thing on this door panel is soft. Lexicon sound system. This is part of a package. Good amount of storage place in the bottom of this door. And by the way, those Lexicon Speakers sound amazing, very high and clear sound system. Seats are extremely comfortable, they look amazing. I love this color, and they do have the Argo function, so basically massaging function, thigh extension, of course powered seats, lumbar support. There is a storage place down here, and I love the quilting. Everything just looks good, the diamond design. And let's go ahead and move inside this Genesis GV80, and I'll show you how it looks like from the inside. Alright, so here is the interior of this 2023 Genesis GV80. This thing looks amazing from the inside, and I really love the steering wheel color and the seats color. Steering wheel is nice and thick. I love the design of it. A lot of people might not like the design of it, but I really think it looks very luxurious, and it is extremely thick, feels very good in hand. Leather feels nice and smooth, and yeah, overall I really love the way how it looks. Right here on the left, there is the voice command, phone controls, volume controls, mode, and favorite. And on the right, there is the this button right here will control the center of this 12.3-inch screen. It is a 3D cluster. And steering assist, a few controls right here, and then you have the adaptive cruise control in the bottom, and this, I believe, it turns on the whole system. So yes, it does turn on the whole system. This 3D cluster display, I'm not sure how I feel about it. It does look cool, but at the same time, just not a big fan of it because it does make things very unclear. The paddle shifters, they feel nice and solid. On the left, there is the headlight controls with the turn signal controls. Everything looks good, and Genesis seriously pays attention to details. On the right, there is the wiper controls for the front and back. Here is the engine start stop. And this right here is nice and soft. This is soft. This actually, it does have some softness to it, but it's not extremely soft. It's more like plastic, but wrapped in something, or wrapped in leather. And stitching is finished in blue or black. Here is the vent. That's how you lock the vent. Move it to the left, and in the bottom there is the brightness control, engine shut off, traction control, e-brake, and tailgate release. And here is the 14.5-inch screen. This thing seriously looks amazing. I love what Genesis did, and I love the fact that it's very long. Definitely makes this SUV feel very luxurious. This right here is nice and soft. Of course, this screen has Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and the sound system, the Lexicon sound system, sounds amazing in this Genesis GV80. I love the way how the dash looks like. The vents look good. And same concept, move it to the left, move it to the right actually on this one to block the air, and this one you move it to the left to block it, move it to the right to unlock it. And climate controls are very easy to use. Cold seats, heated seats, 3 stages each, heated steering wheel, 2 stages, fan modes. This is a haptic feedback screen. So it does give you some feedback when you click something. And here is the temperature. And yeah, everything looks good. This SUV has tri-climate control, so there's climate controls in the back, emergency light button, a few shortcuts. You could go to the navigation by clicking map. And here's the off button, auto, front, and then you have the back sync and a few other buttons. And let me actually go ahead and show you the backup camera, because as I said, the backup camera is probably one of the best in the car industry. So put the SUV in reverse, very high resolution, 360 looks amazing. And yeah, Genesis seriously does a great job, and it does have the 3D view, which is mind-blowing. This thing just looks amazing. And by the way, this screen is touch, very high resolution. It looks amazing, and I think Genesis is doing a great job with their camera system. Navigation is still on the right, which is nice, and there's a few different modes actually. So let me go ahead and show you. There is a wide view and a normal view. Actually, not a wide view, this is the rim view, and then this is the wide view, and then there is the down view. So very, very nice. Let me go ahead and actually go back to the rim view. And those are the back rims. I'm not sure if I could show the front rims. I think the cameras are pointed to the back, but anyways, beautiful camera system. Right here there is a wireless phone charger, 2 USBs type A, volume wheel, tune wheel, back, home, and menu. This right here will control the screen, so you could click home and that will take you back to the main menu. There is a lot of things you could go through, and you could actually control the Argo massaging seats from here. And gear shifter looks good. This shifter will control the 8-speed automatic transmission. And right here there is the cup holders, nice and big. I love the brushed aluminum around them, and this wood just looks good. Drive modes, parking sensor, a button to turn on the camera, hill descent, and then you have the lock button, so all the wheels will spin at the same time when you click this lock button. If you're stuck in snow or mud, this will get you out. And there is snow, eco, comfort, and sport. And the armrest is nice and soft. I love the stitching. And inside there is a decent amount of space, but I really wish there was a light. Maybe there's a light, but I can't see it. Maybe it's hidden underneath here. And there is no USBs or anything like that. I really wish there was like some USBs or 12 volts. And let me go ahead and show you the glove box. Glove box is nice and spacious. Rear view mirror is nice and big. Seeing out of the back is very good. The mirror is frameless. Garage controls are underneath it, and I love the touch sensitive light buttons in Genesis. This button right here will turn on all the lights. Love the way how they turn on and turn off. Inside there is this is a glasses holder, but inside there is a good amount of space for nice big glasses. And there is SOS. There is the, I think, Hyundai Genesis Help Me, and then this button right here will keep the lights off when the doors are open. The headliner is finished in suede, and the visor feels very nice and solid. I love the color, I love the feel. Everything just feels very good and very high quality, very premium. There is a massive mirror with a nice bright LED light. Here is the back door panel, and the back door panel has a really nice look, just like the front. And I'm not sure if I mentioned, but the door panels are finished in this bluish color, which I think looks very good, and it is different than a lot of cars I reviewed. This is nice and soft, not extremely soft, but it does have some softness to it. By the way, there is a privacy cover back here. It is actually hidden. Very nice. So it is automatic, and I love this wood. This wood looks very, very good. And the handle feels lighter than the front, but it does have a nice feel to it. This is finished in chrome / brushed aluminum. I love the tweeters. Here is the window switch. Let me check if all windows are double pane. So this back window here is not double pane. The front ones are, and this right here is soft. Here's the window switch. Door locks. I love that color. This is extremely soft. I love the brushed aluminum. A little bit of storage place on the bottom of this door. Lexicon sound system. And for the back seats are nice and comfortable. Seating position is perfect back here. And here are the seat controls. You could bring them to the front. You could bring them to the back and drop them down. And you could use this to recline the seats down. The recline is very good in this Genesis, and there is an armrest back here, of course. Feels nice and heavy, sturdy, Two cup holder is nice and big. This is nice and soft, not extremely soft, but it does have some softness. And inside there is decent amount of space. It's not extremely deep, but definitely good. And let's hop inside. By the way, there is a storage place back here, a pocket, and back here there is some air vents. And I love the fact that they're finished in brushed aluminum. And as I mentioned, there is tri-climate control in this GV80. So here is the fan speed, temperature, and there's an auto function off, heated seats back here, 3 stages, and there's actually cold seats in the back. And that's expected from a $77,000 SUV. Modes, and in the bottom there is 2 USBs. There is no USB Type-C. I really wish there was a USB Type-C, but there is an outlet, which is nice. And yeah, overall everything feels nice and solid. And I completely forgot, but here is the panoramic sunroof, and this is finished in suede. There is a mirror back here with a very nice light, and everything feels nice and solid. And I really love this suede. Even the door of this mirror is finished in suede, and seriously, this thing looks amazing from the inside. And that's how the front of this Genesis GV80 looks like. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this 2023 Genesis GV80. If you guys are around and if you guys are interested, make sure to come and see Moody here at Key Hyundai in Milford. And if you guys are interested in seeing more videos like this, please like and subscribe because it does help a lot. And as always, I'll see you next time.